Most of my patients are surprised to find that here in the Pacific Northwest that there are few clinical trials that support treatments, new treatments for brain cancer. They're surprised at the lack of research despite having some of the world's greatest research institutions. They get on the internet and they see that there are multidisciplinary centers for brain cancer treatment in this country. There are a handful of them spread out across the country, but none in the Pacific Northwest. And they're surprised by this because, of course, we live in one of the great technological cities of our country. When they look at these other centers, they see that they offer multiple clinical trials, many new advanced treatments, that there is funded research there. And most patients understand that it is through research that the new advances are going to occur, and it is this research that gives them hope. When they see that these centers are available, but they would have to travel to Houston or to Durham, North Carolina, for many patients, this creates too much of a burden. They can't leave their families, their jobs. They're in the midst of fighting a disease. They're getting treatments every week. So to get up and have to go to another center halfway across the country every 2 weeks is beyond their capability. Now imagine the suffering. Imagine the tragedy of suffering from a disease which is life-threatening and knowing that somewhere there may be a treatment available for you that you can't take advantage of simply because of where you are, your location. This creates what I call the double tragedy of this disease. Patients are already suffering an immense burden of suffering from the disease itself, and on top of that, they are experiencing this sense of loss, of being unable to take advantage of something that to them represents hope. To me, this is unacceptable. We live in one of the greatest cities in the world for medicine, for science, for biotechnology.